Space Apes, are you seeing this? Bitcoin is ripping. Unfortunately, Riot is not also hitting a new all-time high, but hey, we're going to take what we can get. We are going higher and higher. Welcome back for the afternoon session. We are going to market close. It looks like we're going to be able to close the week out on a very, very positive note. Let's go. Let me know in the chat if you're in crypto right now riding this. Let's go, Space Apes. This has to put a giant smile on your face. I'm feeling the good energy. I'm feeling the good vibes. Let's go higher and higher. Let's load up on this crypto rocket ship and just see how high it can take us. The first stop might be the moon, but I think we're going to go even higher. Anthony, I agree. Riot, it's holding us back, but hey, maybe people are like waiting for a last second big push on it. I don't know. Like, I think they might just be playing the Friday a little bit weird, but I mean, crypto sailing past $55,000 a coin. I mean, it's, you know, it's really running when it's actually tough to like get it to fit on your screen. Like, I keep just having to like make the screen smaller and smaller to go. Everyone, this is, we talked about it in the morning stream. This is the ripping. You're seeing it in front of your face. It's just happening. Hey, and I stuck up. Hey, some people were messaging me the thing I need to let all of you know. I'm holding true to it. If you guys, I said to before, if Riot hits 80, if Palantir hits 30, or if Bitcoin hits 55, I will open up the Discord. It is, guys, if you sign up for the Moon Gang Discord right now, I will give you a shout out. It's the pinned comment that on top of chat. It's also the first link in the description of this video. After this is just like a live stream special. I'll be closing it again today. But hey, I need to honor my bet. So if you want to be a member of the Discord, the official Moon Gang Discord, there's already close to like 500 people in it. They're talking day in and day out. Awesome community. So if you want to be a part of that, you know where to sign up. I'll remind you again, like maybe like halfway through the stream and then again at the end, because it will be getting shut back down. We try to keep it under control. I'm just curious though. Of course, I said you'll get a shout out. Let me know in chat if you are interested in it. Let me know if you're going to sign up or not. Riot, I don't get what's going on with Riot, Anthony, man. It blows my mind. This should be sailing past $80 at this point. I get that there's increased competition with the other miners, but Bitcoin, look at this. It just keeps going. It's literally, I mean, the title of this video is insanely accurate. Of it's unstoppable. It's just, this is the ripping. I mean, even Palantir is coming back right now, testing 29. Everything's making the move in the afternoon session, but unfortunately my position is not one of those with Riot. I have a call on Palantir 27.5 strike price until next Friday. Should I hold on to next? Andrew Wong, thank you for that super chat. I mean, to me, Palantir looks pretty bullish. I mean, if I were in your position, I would swing it. But that's also just me. I mean, I'm seeing some like strength. Looks like people are getting in on this dip opportunity sub 30. All right, Paul K just joined up. Oh, just so everyone knows, the Discord is through Patreon. Patreon handles the payment. Just so everyone knows, it's the link is a Patreon link, but then you set up your the Discord through that. But Paul K just joined. Welcome aboard, Paul. Happy to have you there. I think you're gonna like what's inside. We have all these cool alerts. We have all these like Twitter bots, news bots. A lot of people talking, sharing ideas. Cool community thus far. We just want to keep that vibe going for as long as we can. But I just don't get it. Bitcoin, it's nonstop. It's picked up what, 1,500, and then Riot's gone a couple dollars. Absolutely crazy. Thank you for dropping those likes. Let's get going. I'm expecting things to pick up a little bit from like 2 to 3, and then from 3 to 4 should be awesome. Let's just keep going. Riot, though, I mean, this was resistance this morning at like 73 and a half. So let's. Megan just joined. What's going on, Megan? Shout out to Megan just joining up. I like it. Paul and Megan. All right. Joan, Matt, remember I told you Bitcoin will hit 100K by June? Let's see. I mean, I'm all for it. My crypto account would very much thank you if that's true. I'm at the point of figuring out why Riot is lagging so far behind. All right, nothing is stopping Bitcoin. It's still going strong. This is crazy. How's Ethereum doing? Ethereum gunning for 2K, coming up on 1980 right now. What's weird is Doge still just kind of sideways. What's going on with TLRY? Hey, who's still in PTLR? Because that is looking like it wants to break out at this 29 resistance. At this point, Canon is outperforming, right? Blows my mind. Can you graph up BNB and see what tonight might hit? Can you BNB? Sure. BNB. Sandeep just joined. What is going on, Sandeep? I think that this is the right one, maybe. Oh, here we go. I mean, it's just pushing. Like, it looks like we're about to have another breakout. I mean, once we get above 10,300 on whatever exchange I'm using, Awakening Lectures, it'll just keep going. Like, there's like no, I guess you could do like a Fibonacci retracement, but I don't find them to be that useful. The last one we went from 8,000 to 10,000, so that was a $2,000 jump. You might see another 10 to 12. I would say just pay attention to those nice psychological levels: 11,000, 12,000, 12,500. But it looks like a lot of strength, and it seems as if it's just following the relative strength of Bitcoin, and that's the BNB. What it might hit tonight. I mean, it's just strength, overall strength. Wow. Of course, this is what I just don't get about Riot. When it goes up, when Bitcoin goes up, Riot goes flat. And then when Bitcoin goes down, Riot goes down. Everyone is just like taking a hit on Riot. Victor, the Patreon link is the first link in the description of the video. It's also pinned to the top of chat. It's all through Patreon. Nick just joined. What's going on, Nick? Shout out to Nick joining up. Right. What is it doing? Where are these calls at? All right, I'm barely positive. I just don't get the action in Riot. It's confusing me. I mean, this thing all-time high. Now it's worth more than $1 trillion. It's just not adding up. Something seems off. But Palantir, it looks like it's setting up for a nice move in Power Hour. Riot is just obviously making me angry. I just don't get it. Oh, at least we have something fun to watch with Bitcoin. You said we can join the Discord chat for free. No, I didn't. The Discord chat is never free. That's unfair to the people who've already gone in. I just said I would unlock it. It was blocked from everyone. Like for a couple weeks there, it was shut down for everyone. At no point was it free, and it's not gonna be free. There's a lot of things in the back end to keep it up and running. What a crazy. All right, so we might have a little bit of support right above 55,000. I think that'll be a very important level. It almost had $1,000 run on that breakout. It went from 55 to 55,800. Insane movement. That's so much money. Think about the billions of dollars involved in that just to run it up, because like all of these are like actually billions of dollars of swings in the overall, like, I guess, market value of Bitcoin. Riot. What was that question? Do you think Tesla's gonna push up next week? No clue. Tesla trading at 780. Tesla's actually looking a bit weak. What? $50 a month? No, it's not $50 a month. Coinbase Pro. Should I hold riot calls for next week? I mean, honestly, I don't know. I feel like I just don't even have a good read on Riot anymore. It doesn't make much sense to me. Ironworks Building America. Hey, brother, can you talk about PLTR and its potential? Just hope to hear. Apologize if you spoke about it. Oh no. So for Palantir, sure. Overall, I do. Man, Riot. What is it doing? Here, let's throw up Palantir. PLTR. So right now it is battling it out at resistance. So in the short term, I'm expecting resistance here on the north side of 30. I think that'll be like a pretty positive development. Here's a look at its daily chart. It bounced off the support at 25. Once again, we're battling it here. Not only do we have like all this mess of the previous highs, like there's a lot going on right around $30. But once we get above that, I think at some point in 2021, in my own opinion, Palantir will hit a new all-time high. So sometime between now and December 31st, I do think it'll be trading above $45. I'm personally playing Palantir right now on both the in the short term. I like this bounce off of 25. I like how the RSI is bending back around. So that's what I have these call options for. So they're not like weeklies or anything. I'm playing them a month out. I have a $30 strike price for March 19th. I paid just over $3 per one. I'm up a little bit, but I want to let these develop more because I do think that in the short term, Palantir, where was that chart, will keep bouncing back. But in the long term, it's a data analytics company. They did have a tech day, like about, I don't know, at this point, like a month ago. And it was pretty impressive from a technology standpoint. Their technology is years ahead of the closest they're like competitors in the data analytics world. And on top of that, 60% of the revenue is coming from the U.S. government. I don't see that going away anytime soon. So I'm a long-term bull on Palantir, and at this moment in time, I'm also a short-term bull on it. Thank you for that super chat. All right, Riot still making me scream. Bitcoin cooling off, but it might be just forming a new base here, just above 55,000, getting ready for the next run into market close. Shout out to, hang on, got to give a couple of shout outs. You guys are joining up. I love it. Zach, shout out to Zach. Shout out to Victor. Awesome. Happy to have you guys. Hey, everyone in Discord, make sure you're welcoming all these new people. I'm ready for Palantir to hit $40. I 100% agree, Zeus Gaming. Wow, GME fell below $40. GME is trading at 38. It is getting crushed. AMC, what's AMC doing? I don't even see. Oh, AMC 560. I mean, I feel like AMC's been at 560 now for 2 weeks straight. It's just like no longer has movement. Riot coming down. How does that even make sense? This is not a crypto channel. I'm just covering what moves. Obviously, crypto is an important aspect of the market. It would be silly for me to not discuss all these big movements, but we're also on the screen now looking at two stocks. My Riot is pretty much break even. I'm like 10 cents in the positive. I'm up $88. It's not, I don't know. I'm getting worried about it. It's just because like the trade really doesn't make sense to me. Here we go, Palantir. All the Palantir people get ready. Here comes your breakout. Let's mark that down. How do I find the Discord? The Discord's all through the Patreon. It's pinned to the top of chat. It's also the first link in the description of this video. I think it just says Moon Gang Discord. It's all through Patreon, or you could just search Matt Kohrs Patreon, but pinned to the top, first link. Here comes Patreon, Palantir. Anthony, Riot is hurting my feelings. Anthony, I was just going to say, what is going on? It's just like giving everything back. You have leaps though, Anthony. What's your expiration? Now Bitcoin's coming down a bit. Hopefully it catches itself at 55. All right, we need some nice movement. We're about 45 minutes out till the start of Power Hour, and then we'll have a nice hour to go. Watt is taking off. Thank you, Daryl. WATT double T at the end there, making some moves. Good catch, Daryl. Can you please check out VBIV TXMD? VBIV? Yeah, sure. Let me write these down just so I don't forget them. Coach Pete, how's it going, man? VBIV and TXMD. TXMD. Let's check those out. VBIV. Looking good. I mean, this previous resistance right at 360 has now turned into support. I think this is potentially a good bounce play. Of course, just be careful with your risk. If it does break below it, especially on volume, you might want to pull the ripcord. But from a technical level, this is like you're really close to your risk, which is nice. Helps you optimize your risk to reward. It's another vaccine play though, so like I think that's very dependent on any like announcements. And what was the other one? TXMD. TXMD looking a bit weak. Similar though to the last chart, its current levels are very, very close to previous resistance, which I would expect now to act as support. You have a little bit more at 160, but this is another therapeutics one, so I don't know. I don't well, generally I don't like trading pharmaceuticals or therapeutics at all, but I would be careful about having like overexposure to like this entire sector. Here we go. Ethereum on the move, gunning up to 2K. A nice relative high. There we go. Where's 55,000? Let's map these out. They will probably be important levels. There we go. 55. These are moving. Of course, Riot moving the other way. GME is looking pretty bad. It's down 4.6%, but ever since it snapped that support at like between $49 and $51, it's been a rough sell-off. CCIV, we've been covering, it just hasn't been moving. CCIV floating right below $60. Boga. Yeah, I could remove this bot. I just don't see the comments. All right, not a bot. I don't think Mr. Yeah, I've seen him before. I don't think it's a bot. Wow. Of course, it's just this pattern of the only way Riot trades sideways is if crypto keeps going up. Other than that, it's coming down. Now my position's at a loss. All right, now crypto's getting hit. What is going on, team? All right, Palantir gearing up for the nice move. MVIS, sure. I'm happy to check it. MVIS. Looking strong. I would still be careful about the gap fill to the high 15s, but on its daily chart, it looks like it's coming back around. I know there's quite a bit of like interest in it. What I'm worried about Riot now, this is crazy. I mean, yeah, Riot could be overbought relative to crypto. Like, obviously, something's going on, without a doubt. I'm just so surprised because, like, just that same momentum this morning, this happened before Bitcoin even crossed 55,000. So it's just like the same people interested in it are like no longer interested in it. CTRM, if you could please, sure. So CTRM, another marine shipping company, people have been losing interest in it. I don't know. I mean, you can watch the high or the low $1, like 110ish, but I don't have a good feeling about this one. The shipping companies work way better when the whole sector is moving, and I think the interest in it has been like dying out. Like the volume's been going nowhere on these ones. Resistance level for Riot if you want back in. Bought 2 times, 61 in the last 2 days. Sold at 70s both time. But I'd like to play long. Okay, yeah, let's just do a better breakdown of Riot. All right, let me write this down. What do you think about RLFTF? RLFTF. I bought in at 37 cents. Would be a good play. Thanks for got in this morning. It's been awesome. All right, let's check out Riot really quick to like look at the bigger term situation. So here it's been in this upward bear flag. Remember, these upward channels do commonly break downward. It's just a question of when. It happened yesterday, but the bulls pushed it right back up in. So there should be considerable support in the low 70s. If that breaks down, we're then looking at the low 60s, high 50s is like the major support that we could be watching. On a daily time frame, it definitely is overextended. In my mind, though, I was like, well, it doesn't really matter if it just keeps running with Bitcoin, but they do seem to have like deviated recently. So I'm watching this trend line. Past that, I will be watching the low 60s, high 50s. That's my main idea for Riot. RLFTF. You said you got in at 37 cents. I mean, it needs to get above 40 cents. We have clear resistance there. Just be careful because it could get rejected at it. So I would be a little hesitant. But like, I mean, you're playing an OTC penny stock. Like, it's just there's better opportunities across the overall stock market. You don't really need to take the risk of the OTC penny stocks. Yeah, Anthony, mine are also break even. Yeah, no, I got rid of that, Greg. Hey, if you guys could help me out, if you're watching right now, if you could just drop a like, there's 2,500 of you. If we could get that up to 1,000, it really does help with the YouTube algorithm. So please, absolutely free, just 700 of you, drop a like. Could I check out cbdt.cn? I'm in at 57 cents. It's been CBD. Yeah, let's check this out. cbdt.cn. CBDT. I'm assuming it's one of these on the Canadian market. I mean, it's going really, really well. I mean, ride the trend. You're in at 57 cents. The trend's your friend. If you see a big reversal and a breakdown of the support, you might want to capture profits then. But right now, you've been on fire. Huge, huge congrats, Christian. That's awesome. At least some of us are making money today. All right, we got to give a couple more shout outs. Victor joined. SM McLean also just joined. That is awesome. Ms. McLean, welcome aboard. Happy to have you. Just joined up with the Discord. That's awesome. Tesla 780, no volume. PLTR making its trying very hard to get above this resistance. Nice battle coming on. We have about a half hour to go until power hour starts. So I'm hoping more volume and volatility comes in then. Whack, thank you for that super chat. I like your picture. Let's go, Palantir. Got to make back whatever the hell is going on with Riot. Below 70 is going to be rough. ESGC has huge... Hang on, let me clean this up a bit. What was this one? Mr. Meister. ESGC has huge potential. Worked with big name movie stars. Good entry point for the stock. ESGC. No clue what they do. ESGC. I mean, I wouldn't trade it if you're looking for a specific entry point. You could try at $1.80ish, like support past that one, $1.80. So $1.80, $1.87 seems like there's good support between that 10-cent range, $1.80, $1.90. You could try that, but overall, I mean, you're saying that they're working with movie stars. Like, I don't know what that really means, like for their business model. What's up with Keep Network KEEP? What's up with Keep Network? As in this crypto, I'm assuming. It seems okay. Like it hit this high, the RSI is cooling off. That's pretty normal. So look for it to make a higher low and continue this bullish trend. But if it breaks below this like 34-cent area, it might get a little bit in trouble. But look for an overall, like just the higher low, continually doing that. But if you're looking for a specific crypto, I do think that there's better like multi-cent cryptos than this one. This is the first time people have been asking about it. Why is it called Power Hour? I noticed on list of the stocks. It's called Power Hour just because from 3 to 4 p.m. it's the last hour of like the normal market hours. So there's usually a lot more volatility. People are like placing trades for the next day. You just see like bigger swings because there's more people like making moves. Diamond Backhand, appreciate you. Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone in here. You guys are the best. It makes it so much fun to do this like with a whole group. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ravencoin does look good. Miss Gina was in here this morning pointing out Ravencoin. Been pretty awesome. How's your first week of YouTube full-time been? Awesome. An interesting experience, but it's really, really fun hanging out with so many people throughout the day. Brings a little bit more energy and excitement to the world of like trading when you're just sitting here by yourself with the screen on. I really do like doing it, like sharing my thoughts, ideas, talking about stuff with you guys. Hey, I'm new to trading. Should I invest in RIOT? Aaron, I mean, that's all up to you. Like, if you believe in the future of like crypto and mining, RIOT's a good play. If you just like crypto, you can just pick up crypto itself. If you like some other stock, like, I don't know, Nike or Apple, pick those. It's just like, what do you personally think? If you're looking for an investment, what do you personally believe has like a good multi-year like outlook? Anthony, I have a bad feeling RIOT might dive like yesterday. Man, I'm not feeling the best. I'm hoping it catches itself at 70 just from what we saw on this chart. This is the main thing keeping me going on RIOT is on the 30-minute chart. We're right. You don't have to worry about this one. We're right at this support. I don't know. Man, I just like, I was really thinking at least 78, 79. Like, what weird action in RIOT today. Sorry, BBT. Can I look at Hexo? Sure. Hexo. Just consolidating. You have to wait. Lower highs, higher lows. There's not really much to be said about it at the moment. If it breaks downward, look for support at $6. If it goes up, look for resistance at 11. You might find a bit of support right here at like 780, this previous resistance. So you can watch that. But overall, just consolidating. You know, just have to be a bit more patient with it. Hey mate, love your content. Thoughts on selling my BNB Binance? I got in at 170. Irish, we've been looking at Binance throughout the day. It looks so strong. It looks so incredibly strong. I think maybe just if I were you and had such a good average, I would just keep riding the wave. If you see a big overall trend change, then you can pull the ripcord on it. But for you, I mean, the trend is definitely your friend. CS or USWS. Thank you, Chris, for that. David Craig just became a space up. What's going on, David? I appreciate it. When is the next congressional hearing? I don't know. I had that up yesterday. Forget the time and date though. If you just search like Roaring Kitty Congress, I think it's like one of the first hits. USWS. It's looking weak right now. Like it shot up, hit a high. It needs to take a breather. You could try to find support at like 160, a better support at 120. But if I had to guess, my gut feeling is telling me that USWS is going to keep coming down a couple days just to let things cool off. Oh wow, now I'm actually down money on Riot. This is insane. I guess it's turning into just like a Hail Mary play. 3/11 for the hearing, so March 11th, Lance is saying. Mr. Jim, I did reach out to Trey. We're working on just, I mean, right now, obviously, we're both so busy, but I did reach out and we're just trying to, I guess, fit it in. But I think it could be fun. I watched a little bit more of his stuff. I like his style. UAVS, sure. UAVS, thank you, the real Spacely. UAVS looking pretty weak. I don't think it's gonna hold this. I mean, it might catch itself at $9. I don't think it's gonna hold 950. But if anything, the risk reward's kind of out of whack here. It really could drop down to 530 pretty easily. So I don't know, this risk reward setup, like it could bounce right here, but if it doesn't bounce very quickly, I would be pretty concerned. Hey Matt, made a video. Could you check it out? Sure. Bert, dude, did you Bert, dude, where is it? Hey Bert, dude, send it. Tag me in it so it comes up here. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing it. Send it my way on Twitter. And for any of you guys who have information to send my way, at Matt_Kohrs, we could check it out. Can I check out ZI? Sure. Thank you, Elon's Tesla. Holding strong at highs. I mean, right now you're almost trading sideways between 59 and 52. So like, there's no saying how long this will go sideways. But those are your breakout and break. I mean, overall though, this daily trend's a nice bullish one. It's just sitting at this previous resistance from like right after the IPO at 55. So it might be a big cup and handle. It might come down a bit and watch this, but really you're looking for above 58 or below 52 is how I would interpret it. Can you look at REN? Will Ethereum hit 2K today? I mean, I don't know if Ethereum will hit 2K. No one like can predict that type of stuff. It is looking strong though, for sure. But it does have a decent amount to go till 2K. I like this bullish breakout, but like to call out a levels like that, I mean, that's pretty much just like reading the future. Oh wait, if BNB hits 420 before close today's stream, you'll get 420 to buy a coin. BRB going to meditate in good vibes in Texas and had no power and a fire in my attic last night when I got power. Wow. All right. I mean, it sounds like you're having a rough day, but let's see if BNB can hit 420 today. Victor, Matt, the streams make me so happy. Keep doing you, man. Are you any closer to getting music in the streams? Very, very close. Just waiting for one piece. So where I live, we also just got hit with weather. I'm not in the Texas area, but we have more of like a snowstorm around me. So deliveries have been low or slow. But I just ordered something off Amazon. I'm just waiting for that to arrive. So it sounds a little bit better and I'm not just like playing it through my like computer speakers. But yeah, definitely 100% in the works. Hey again, what's your opinion on PLTR? Will it bounce back? In your opinion, I bought it at 29.44. Thanks, Aaron. Yeah, so you were a bit chasing on that, especially if you bought it today. But overall, I think it's a long-term winner. Like, I'm invested in it, and I'm holding. If you're asking me if at some point in the future will Palantir be trading above 29.44 over the next couple weeks, months, I feel very confident about that. Would you be buying a put or call on SPY right now? If you force me to do something with the SPY, I would be buying a put. Yeah, I would. I don't feel like amazingly positive about it, but if you said, hey, you have to pick, I would be buying a put. As in, I think that the market, there's a better chance of it going down than going up over, say, like the next week or two. Dan Lee firing some shots. All right. Looks like Bitcoin might be bouncing off the same level before. Surprise, surprise. No matter what happens with Bitcoin, Riot is just trading down about $600 on it, unfortunately. On this trade, 662 just keeps going. No. Did I miss a super chat? Just trying to make sure. Victor, though, I am very excited to get some of this sound stuff figured out. I'm almost worried I bought the wrong thing. So is there, when people do streams, for any of like you better streamers out there who are listening to this, what is like the main tool that they're using to get that high quality sound? Like, obviously it doesn't sound the best if you're just like going directly through a speaker. So how do you pipe it into your stream that it says like clear as my normal voice? Any streamers, let me know like the name of that tool. I'm a bit worried I got the wrong thing. High site like in UAVS. I mean, I didn't. Well, you're in it for the long term. I was just looking at like more of that medium to short term chart. Um, Getting hit on Riot right now. Anthony, what is going on, man? Yeah, I'm on OBS. Yeah, no. I was just talking about like I don't want to just play music like through like an arbitrary we use OBS. Yeah, I'm talking about like for the higher quality audio. Yeah, like what audio interface do you use? All right, let's go. When I was over, like when I was taking a quick break, I was checking through some of the things you guys sent me. One of Bert Dude, who's been in the chat a lot, was talking about some of the video he's working on, and I just wanted to give a shout out to this. I don't want to play it live just because I've had enough issues with YouTube monetization, but check it out. It is specific to what's going on with crypto. I was talking to him. He said it's going to turn into like a whole series of stuff. Maybe interesting, kind of some insights into his life as well. But figure Space Apes helping Space Apes. He's been in this chat pretty much day in and day out. Ty Turner, thank you. What is that? Use the B. Let me write this down. Interface. BEHRINGER interface. All right, I'll check that out. Yeah, no, I get that my voice sounds fine. I want the interface for the like audio as in the music to sound fine. All right, Rode has a new one where you can map the buttons to custom Ty Turner. Let me. All right. Yeah, XLR to USB hardware, XLR. All right, I'm writing down some XLR Scarlet. What is Scarlet? I'm writing. You guys have the best tips. Obviously, a lot of you people are in this industry. XLR to USB hardware. XLR to USB. All right, cool. Okay, what is Oh, everyone's talking about this Scarlet thing. FOCUSRIT. Cool. Might have to order. Universal audio is the best. Lots of popular one. So my normal mic is Blue Yeti, which is like good enough for what I'm doing at this moment in time. But Riot dies with BTC, which makes no sense because like it doesn't go up with BTC, so I don't like that. Oh, USB interfaces have latency issues. Okay. Scarlet Solo interface. All right. I'll be doing some research this weekend. I appreciate that help, Ty Turner. Hey Ty, let me know. Is it cool if I just like DM you on Twitter, just like if I have questions over the weekend or something? Is that cool, man? Let me know if that's acceptable with you. All right, so Streamlabs OBS instead of regular OBS is great. Yeah, so Streamlabs, all right. Ty, I'll probably be reaching out. I'll probably be dropping into your like Twitter DMs if that's all right. Uh, Definitely need to make this stream take it as high as I can. All right, now we're losing sight as we're getting distracted. Bitcoin's falling on us. Our good vibes weren't keeping it up. Wow, Bitcoin smashing through as quickly as it goes up, it comes down. Hey, at least we are um, about 13 minutes from power hour. Here we go. Oh, no, I just saw you. I saw your picture. I recognized it. There we go. I believe this is you. All right, thanks, Ty. Gotcha. Um, where are we at? Ethereum so close yet no cigar on 2K. Bitcoin now coming down off of 55. Palantir gearing back up for that classic cup and handle. You gotta love it. Palantir, I think we could see some moves in Palantir in Power Hour. All right, what is that one, King Kong? Oh, I'm sorry. Charlie, I thought you were just graphic design. I didn't realize you had that Twitch. Yeah, if I get big enough and I can afford Bloomberg Terminal, I will be happy to show all of you guys that information. I think it costs like $25,000 or $30,000 though for access to Bloomberg Terminal. It's absolutely crazy. But I know Meet Kevin has it on his, which I think is so cool. But unfortunately, it's a bit out of my price range. All right, where are we at? What's everyone watching? Everyone's big into this Scarlet 212. I was also, so I used the Logitech Brio, which I was told was like a higher quality one, and thus far not the most happy with it. I've been hearing a lot of good things of a Sony A7S S3 SIII something. Yeah, the Sony A7 S3 is what I'm hearing a lot of positive things about. Hello, I have 200 pounds in Palantir and $100, 100 pounds in CCIV. I have another 200 left to invest in. Where would you say to invest? These are other as how you could CCIV getting into. They announced the merger. Well, so who's I would just be careful. First of all, thank you for that super chat. Be careful with the whole concept of buy the rumor, sell the news. There is a good chance, like, or a lot of stocks in general, people buy it up on the excitement, and then when the news actually breaks, you see a decline in the stock. That's actually part of the reason why I'm already out of CCIV. I just wanted to ride the excitement up, and then I took my profits. And if it keeps going, that's fine. Of course, like you're always gonna wish you took more and more profits, but you just want a meat of the move. So if you're looking to invest, well, I mean, trading, swing trading, investing are a little bit different. But if you're looking to invest, why not just pick a sector you like and then pick up a nice ETF? Like whether you like EVs, whether you like cannabis, like esports, aviation, traveling, like whatever it is, find a nice ETF so you just get exposure to everything in that sector. Oh, wait. So the terminal is only nine. Well, it's still $900. Like that's a lot. Me, Kevin bought live on stream. That was the price. Uh, 18I20 Scarlet. What is that? You guys are just giving me so much more homework for the weekend. Appreciate it. So it's expensive, the Sony, but I heard it also like keeps its costs, especially if I just plan on doing this like full time. Um, Riot bouncing back. Yeah, I'm just reading all this stuff just to make sure. Oh, who's revoked? Someone else just said RQ. That's a great one if you like the EV. That's another Kathy 1-1. She's been killing it. What do you think about CBDT? BCG Brad. What's going on? I think we actually did this one a little bit earlier today. CBDT. This Canadian one. It's running, but it's kind of chasey to get in at this point. The point to get in was on this breakout of 38 cents. At this point, like it's just where's your risk? Your risk reward's a little bit out of whack. CCIV puts, I feel like it's a bit overpriced. I would be super scared about that, honestly, because, like, I mean, clearly there's a lot of bullish sentiment behind it. You don't want to get blown out of the water. It's the same thing of just, like, keep your risk in check. Hey, Irish just joined up. That is awesome. Scott M, I missed BHAT. Sorry for missing that super chat. BHAT. Looking a little weak. It couldn't hit this previous high. Looks like it's bending down. You kind of have your next support's at 120. That's what I would personally be targeting if I had to trade it. But Blue Hat Interactive, heard of Red Hat, the technology company, but I haven't heard of Blue Hat. All right, come on, Riot. Let's grow up. Sorry, once again, Scott. All right, Bitcoin coming back a little bit. Riot coming back a little bit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what happens. We are almost into Power Hour. Hopefully, we're throwing a Hail Mary just to end the week off. To be fair, though, it's like, I guess the vibes are down a little bit. But, like, let's keep in mind that this morning was awesome. And, like, we're all a little bummed that, like, that positivity didn't continue. All the green in stocks. But overall, most things are still green. We're up. We're just not as up as much as we would like to be. And sometimes you just have to take what the market gives you. Here's what I'm watching right now on RIOT, this trend line. Anthony, we need this to work out. Bitcoin coming back. Chris H, I didn't answer your super. What one was your super? Thoughts on BHAT? My thoughts are, like, there's a lot of downside. Like, I would get it as close as you can to the support to optimize your risk to reward. Like, you don't just want to arbitrarily hop in. Anything you do in the stock market, crypto, anything, options, all of that, it's just all managed risk to reward. Like, are you willing to accept the risk for that potential reward? I need RIOT to close 74. Anthony, you and me both. I mean, I'm at the point where, like, it's just been so weak. I mean, if it gets above 74, I'd be awesome. The higher, the better. I just don't really get it. What's going on, Donnie? All right, we are almost starting out Power Hour. $8,000 shares of RIOT at 71. Anthony, you madman. I love this. Your positions get me so jacked up. All right. My thoughts on TRMT. This one's from Green Lantern. TRMT. TRMT. Looking good. Honestly, if this can hold, I would say a gap fill up to 484. I like this chart. Seems like it might have a nice percentage gain. If it could fill that gap and keep going right above 5. This is a good looking chart, though. A gap down, finally coming back up. This is the technical definition of a cup and handle. Here's your cup. We go from 450 to 450. We have the nice handle. This is a very bullish setup. And other than that, I also love this gap. So I would say you're pretty good up to 44. That's at least how I would trade it. Interesting pattern. This is like a textbook thing going on right here in TRMT. Awesome call out, Green Lantern. That's a good looking chart. Palantir coming back up. Its own little cup and handle pattern thing going on. Wosen, I'm mainly using Adobe Pro for my video stuff. It's not too bad. I think it's like 20, 22 bucks a month, something like that. At least what I'm paying. Maybe I'm overpaying. I don't know. All right, we are close to Power Hour. We have about a minute left. And then hopefully we get some excitement. I've noticed just from my own history in trading, I've noticed that Friday Power Hours go one way or the other. Either they're crazy or they're kind of dead. There's really no in between, because either people are like trying to make big moves for the weekend, or they're already like mentally checked out and like ready just to like take 2 days off. Could you check DSS and HEPA? They are not far from their 52-week low potential. Let me write those down so I don't miss this other one. DSS, HEPA, HEPA. What's this other one? I use a Blue Mic and AKG headphones. Interface 1 is Arturia. My other interface is Creative Sound Blaster K3 Plus. Check them out. All right, I am screenshotting this. Thank you, Mr. Mendez. That's awesome. You guys are so kind to share information. Like, I don't know. I think people like are overly negative on other people. I mean, my experience with this is like an amazing amount of incredible support. You guys are the best. DSS document. So I do like that there's support right here, pretty close to $4. And then you guys know me, I love gap fill plays up to 540. So this one, I mean, I don't know why it's getting hit so hard. So maybe that's worthwhile to look into it as a like what's going on with it fundamentally. But overall, I mean, I think playing a rebound play isn't like the craziest thing on it. HEPA, I believe, was the other one. Pharmaceuticals, kind of a similar setup. Looks like it undershot the support at $2, which is kind of a bullish thing. And if it can get above this resistance at 240, I would then be looking for a gap fill up to 273. But there is clear resistance right at like the high 230s, right at 240. Maybe something to pay attention to. Check out Engerus. See Luhu. All right, let me check that out. What else are we looking at? I think I got it. ENERG. ENERGOUS. Oh, Watt. I mean, going up due to Apple, you're in at 6, so you kind of chased it. Unless you bought on this breakout midday, like I don't know when you got in. If you got in right at this morning, now it's chasing. If you waited for the chart to develop and it finally broke out at 6, pretty solid. But just be careful, because like if the rumor's denied or something, it could come crashing back down. That's what happens when you're playing like off rumors. But then again, if it's confirmed, it could shoot up even more. So like 6 to 1, half dozen to the other. Check out TRCH. TRCH. Yes. So on the 30-minute, definitely selling off. Hey, looks like it just did that gap fill. I know we looked at this yesterday. I was calling a gap fill to 3. So it could bounce there, but if the bullish momentum continues, might be coming back down to the low 2s. So my big call on this one is like, be patient because you just don't know. Like there's no sign of it turning quite yet. So let the chart like continue. If you really do want to hop in, I would say around 225 support there, resistance here. If you feel the need to hop in, but for the meantime, there might be another like 90 cents of downside. Man, some of those headphones are so expensive. Huh. Gabriella in at Neo on $4. That's amazing. Anthony, how are you feeling about Riot in Power Hour? We're trading just above 70, which is, to be fair, the like a level of support right off of this trend line. So it's on the skin of its teeth. It's holding. It's trying its hardest to hold. Above 71 will make me feel better. Really, above this high at 72.50, I'll feel way, way better. But I feel like we just have such an upward battle on it. BTC gonna hit 100K and Riot will stay the same, if not down. I don't know. At least I'm happy that I have exposure directly to Bitcoin, hopefully to make up these dumb Riot losses. It's just so frustrating when you have a thesis. I'm like, okay, I want Riot because of Bitcoin. And when your thesis plays out, but then you're just not seeing that correlation, I don't know. Obviously, you're going to learn a lot about insane emotional frustrations the more time you spend in the market. It's just part of the game. How's Dogecoin doing? Dogecoin's still holding 5 cents. That's awesome. What are your thoughts on CLGN? I got in at 15, been running a few days. They released shareholder letter today. 2 thoughts on price to get more. All right, let me check CLGN. Let's check that out. CLGN. So very, very low volume, not much activity. Oh, interesting. So I like how the support, which was in resistance, we just got. You got in at 15, I think you said. That's awesome. If I were you, if I had that position, like you're in pretty good, you're in around here. Set your stop loss to 15 so you don't lose money on the deal. And other than that, try to ride it up for like a gap fill up to 23. I think you have decent upside. Looks like they had a pretty positive, whatever that was, a shareholder letter. So if you want prices to get more, I mean, if you do that, like I would say closer to 18 the better, just because of this support and resistance is how I would think about it. Or like don't pressure yourself like that. Just let your current winner ride and try to get a gap fill up to like pretty close to 25. That's awesome though. Huge congrats. Bert Dude, what's going on, man? Thank you for that super chat. Everyone, just so you guys know, on the Twitter we saw before, Bert Dude had a cool video. Sounds like he's getting a bit more into the world of like crypto-based videos. Maybe if that's something that interests you, if you like this crypto world, worthwhile to check out. All right, Palantir, still trying to fill out this cup and handle. Let's see what happens. We do have about 54 minutes left. RIOT, angry, makes me angry. Christopher, you want me to check out net? I can do that. Vince V just became an astronaut. Welcome aboard. Shout out to Vince joining up. I love it. Christopher Wong, what do you want me to do? Net, N-E-T. Ooh, CCIV just got crushed for some reason. Dropped to $50. Net Cloudflare. I mean, I actually like Cloudflare as a long-term investment. You got in at 80? I mean, I would just watch this trend line personally. That's how I would play it. But I do think that Cloudflare has like long-term potential. When I think that things have long-term potential, I typically just buy and then like let it sit there. Like either my overall investment thesis is very right or very wrong. But like I'm not gonna like look at the smaller time technicals on it if I plan on holding it for like quite a while. Jeremy, what is your opinion is a good cryptocurrency to get in for a low price, something with Bitcoin growth potential since we missed the Bitcoin boat? So I mean, at this point though, I wouldn't look at it as like the overall cost because you could still buy a portion of it. I think Bitcoin is still like one of the best opportunities. I know Litecoin's cheaper. I know Ethereum's cheaper. I still like those. I kind of like Ripple. I wouldn't think of it as like cheap and expensive because you could always just buy a portion of it. I would think of it more as like undervalued, overvalued. And it seems right now that some of these main ones like Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of those are still running. So that's like you're just looking for the percentage gain on the money that you put in. All right, Rockanosh, I probably butchered your name. I'm super sorry for it. If you could just DM me on Twitter and just like make your first sentence like, I don't know, OBS audio or something like that, so I know to respond. But I'm screenshotting your name. We'll circle back to that later. People are really into Algorand. If that helps you, Jeremy. People have been talking about that lately. So personally, I'm in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin at the moment. I'm not necessarily against these other altcoins. I guess I just need to study more, figure out which ones I like the best. But for me, it's been working well. Just like every month over month, I'm just buying more and more Bitcoin, and it just like keeps going up for me. So it's just like, why mess with the plan that's been working? Riot below 70, not good. I'm down, what is that, $1.30 per 1 times 6. I'm probably down $1,000 right now on Riot, when today I was like up more than 1,000. CCIV, what was that, a volatility halt because of the sell-off? Here, I'll throw up CCIV. I know there's some interest in it. Look at that dump on CCIV. Was there breaking news or something? What's going on with CCIV? Trading halted. I don't see any like obvious news. Merger Monday. Let's break 70. Kill short. Oh, Sims think it's going to be announced on Monday. So a lot of people, huge jockeying for position. They think the official announcement will come Wednesday or Monday. Sorry, my bad. Monday. Just so everyone. Interesting. Well, I want to see how this plays out. Maybe we'll have a good dip buy. Look at that though. I'm sure there had to be a huge volume spike to make that happen. Look at that volume spike. Let's see how this one plays out. I want CCIV up here. It will unhalt pretty soon. It was halted at 07, so 12. So pretty much like a minute left, and then it's going to unhalt. I'll bring it up here just so we can watch any big block trades coming through. Wow. Crazy stuff. Is GME still getting crushed below 40? Palantir still hanging out at 29. Tesla 780, it's been there all week. Neo 55, been there over the past 3 days. SNDL just sitting at 150. APHA at 20. TLRY trying to push 29. Okay, Link Crypto, worthwhile to check out. I've got 3090 running. Here we go. CCIV back on. Look at Soloff. People already buying it back up. Be careful though. These can get insanely volatile. I'm just curious if they're going to push it right back up. Bitcoin coming back to that 55K mark. What do you think about CYRN? I don't know much about CYRN. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be really trending. It's just trading sideways. So hopefully the earnings announcement is something that pushes it in one way or the other, but just kind of boring sideways action. People already buying that dip on CCIV, erasing it. Kraken or BlockFi? I have BlockFi. That's what I've been using, but also I think Kraken's better for like more of those altcoins. But like I said, I've been mainly buying Bitcoin and Ethereum. Look at right here, 55,200, rejection. Bitcoin, clearly an important price level for whatever reason. And no matter what Bitcoin does, Riot is just selling off. This action on CCIV is pretty funny. I mean, I've had good experiences with Coinbase, Gemini, and BlockFi, like those main ones. I just like, it's not to say anything bad about Kraken. I'm just not on it. That's it. All right. How's this going? Palantir sitting at 29. All right. No, Riot's still doing well on the day. It's up 12%, but it's more so of like its disconnection from like Bitcoin itself. CCIV, we are watching it. There was a big dip. It seems to be news about how like they're expecting the Lucid stuff to happen this past week or this on Monday. Let's see how that goes. We're kicking the Gregs out. Don't worry. They're sad people that has like nothing else better to do with their life. Not bad news on CCIV. It's just the classic buy the rumor, sell the news thing. It sounds like the Lucid merger will be announced on Monday, whatever that is, 22nd maybe. I don't think that the price will rise. If anything, I think there'll be a momentary sell off, and then over time it'll go up. Algo coming up. All right. CCIV already fighting back, pretty much back to the level. That would have been a great dip buy opportunity. Did GME retake 40? Right at it right now. Riot just selling, giving back all of its daily gains, crushing my call position. CCIV, not news, is just like an assumption that the Lucid Motor thing will be announced on Monday. So I'm expecting it to be a big move on Monday. We'll probably see some volatility in the stocks, some potentially some money making opportunities. Why would it dip so hard? Just someone dumping all their shares, just destroying the bid. All right, Riot. CCIV. I like how it's pushing. Like, obviously, people are interested in it if they're buying the dip. I'm interested to see how it reacts to 57 specifically. Bitcoin looks like it still like kind of wants to end the day on a strong note. Riot breaking my heart. Palantir just below 29, like we saw this morning. GameStop below 40. AMC still at 560. SNDL hanging out at 550. The cannabis sector kind of trading sideways right now. Maybe I should switch this to the 1 minute just so we can see. Ooh, is CCIV coming back down? Anyone interested in dip buying, you might get your wish. I don't know. I'm probably, just so everyone knows, I'm probably not going to make, I mean, I'm already invested in CCIV, so I already feel like comfortable with my exposure. Is there more news on CCIV? Stop loss hunting could very well be. Large print, 5111, 41 million. Get used to it. The more you're in the stock market, the more crazy stuff you're going to see. I might swing some call options on it if it goes like low enough. Oh yeah, I still have my shares on CCIV. It's just my CCIV call options expired today, so I sold them yesterday. What's going on with CCIV? Just people are massively jockeying for position. It sounds like there might be some movement going on. Rumors that Goldman Sachs are in the play with Lucid. Interesting. Well, that's good news. Thank you for sharing that, Marcus. It seems like there's a lot of I guess just like assumptions going on right now with CCIV, so that we're seeing it go a little bit haywire. What I find to be interesting is it sounds like all the news is pretty positive, so I don't get exactly why there's a sell-off, but that very well could just be the big people trying to get themselves better fills, like at a lower price. But CTXR rising channel, Joey, let's check that out. CTXR, let's check it out really quick. CTXR. I'm assuming you're on a smaller time frame. Yeah, typically these upward channels do break downward. The RSI is also very overextended. I would recommend some caution on CTXR. All right, what is CCIV doing? I have mine geared up to pick up some call options for March 19th. Whoa, they're expensive though. Holy cow. The volatility is insane on CCIV. These are pricey. What's it gonna do? All right, I just got 2 call options on CCIV. This is my position. I don't know why I did it. Probably because I'm bored. I'm playing a quick bounce back. So these were the earliest expiration ones I could find. Like there's some expiring today. I'm just playing them. These were the closest ones. I got 2, strike price of $60. They cost me $14.50. I got 2 of them. Just so everyone knows, try to be as transparent as I can. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Check OGI, please. In at a little bit of $6. Okay, OGI in a little over at 6. Oh, okay, so you're underwater on it, unfortunately. I mean, there's really not much to say about it. If it breaks below this like 311 mark, the next support's at 250. So like obviously hope that holds. But it's just you got caught in a sell-off of the overall cannabis sector. So keep it. If you're bullish on the sector as a whole, you might have to be swinging it for a while. You never know. But this chart, like there's not much to read on it. The chart is kind of a bearish chart, but there's support like not too far away. I hope that helps, but like I know it's not what you want to hear. Riot, don't do this. Riot getting crushed. OSBV. OSBV. OSBV is not a stock, Dan. OS. Do you maybe mean VBF, perhaps? Whoa. I don't think you mean that. It's not really. That's a crazy looking chart. It doesn't even make sense. Dan Smith, you gotta let me know. Maybe there was a typo. My whole day after 10 has just been sideways. Same thing, Charlie. Well, actually, no. Mine has been drifting downwards because RIOT no longer makes sense. Do you look? What do you look for in a prospectus? That's actually going to be a little bit of a longer discussion. Maybe at some point this weekend, I could do like a Discord specific thing. There's a lot to go over with this prospectus. Everyone just spamming OBS. What's going on with OBSV? OBSV. There we go. Oh, we did this one before. Bullish pennant breakout. Let it run. The next resistance is at 530. This is a nice looking chart. Yeah, no, it's filling out the wedge. We got this breakout. It got above this, the start of the wedge. That's good. I would say the next stop is 530. Honestly, that's I like the chart. Any more room on the Discord? Alex, yes, guys, because Bitcoin, I stuck to my word today. Because Bitcoin hit 55K, I reopened it just to clarify. It's still a paid thing. It's just before I was no longer allowing signups. The pinned comment at the top of this chat is through Patreon. You get into the Discord through Patreon. It's the pinned comment, and it's also the first link in the description. If you guys join right now, of course, I will give you a shout out as it comes through. But after this stream, it's a special thing for this stream. Like, we made a funny bet earlier this morning that it played out. So I reopened Discord if you want to join. Thoughts on PLTR over the weekend? I mean, I'm holding mine. But also just keep in mind that my options are expiring in mid-March. I have time, so I don't feel like pressure to make a decision right now. But I think more people will come in to dip buy, or at least that's what I'm praying for. What do you think about Litecoin? I'm as bullish on Litecoin as I am Ethereum and Bitcoin. Here goes. CCIV coming back. Maybe we'll get... How are those doing? Quick 90 bucks, 80 bucks. At this point, I'm just trying to make up some money on RIOT. RIOT was going so well this morning, and then it just annihilated me. When I saw my account over 20K, I should have taken that as a sign to like, hey, lock in those gains. Go into the weekend happy above 20K. But then I was thinking about pattern day trading. I was like, let's push it to 25K. And whenever you try to push like pedal to the metal like that, you can almost guarantee you're going to set yourself up for a loss. I just held on to this loser too soon. As soon as I saw it try to get above right here, this fake out breakout or above 74, that should have been my sign to get out when like the bulls couldn't hold it. Of course, this is hindsight bias, but like as I'm reflecting on this trade and what went wrong, that was my opportunity to know that, okay, the breakout failed. It came back below this trend line. I should have got out right here at 72. And now I'm potentially just holding on to a big loser. So we'll see how that goes. Charlie, I feel like our charts look very similar. Zeus Gaming, yeah, we have time on our side. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I've noticed that as I'm streaming, I play a lot more shorter term ones. I think it's more exciting, but honestly, that's not my own style. I like to play them at a minimum a month out. That's where I have the most success in my options trades. Um, so I think I need to circle back to that because my account lately has been like hammered. So I'm happy with the CCIV one. I'm happy with the Palantir one. I'm upset at myself for the RIOT one. Uh, but I also made that yesterday. So I don't know. Sometimes you just have to manage a bad position that you don't like, and the best thing you could do is just like manage it, and hopefully it doesn't like rip you apart too bad. How's the SNDL doing? It's still at 150. Not that interesting. How's PLTR doing? Oh, PLTR coming back to that the cup and handle pushing. Maybe if I take, or actually no, I'll just do this. I was gonna take RIOT off, and maybe just me not watching it would help. But what we'll do is RIOT, Bitcoin. I'll put PLTR right here. Hopefully everyone is cool with that. All right. Looks like CCIV. David just became just joined up with the Patreon. Awesome, David. Happy to have you there. Bitcoin. Let's go CCIV. I want to see what happens at 56.57. I would love for it to retest it today. Cheer up, RIOT is taking off. I mean, it has so much room to make up today. And I think I'm more so upset with RIOT, not because of what it's doing, but because I broke my own trading plan. Like, the more and more you trade, you're like, at first you're very, very excited if you have a green day, and then you're upset if you have a red day. But the more and more you trade, you'll end up becoming happy if you're like, hey, I stuck to my plans all day, regardless of if you're up or down. And then you're upset if you broke your plan. And I feel like I just traded RIOT poorly. And even though like I'm still up on the day, you're gonna just be happy and upset with yourself based on if you follow your own trading plan. And I feel with how RIOT played out, I feel like I could have traded it better. So like even if RIOT were to explode right now, of course I'm happy because that means I would go back to being in the money. But in the end, that's just like a pure Hail Mary luck play. And sometimes you need those, but I feel like I could have just handled this situation better. I feel like what I should have done was when it spiked this morning above 75, I should have sold and rolled the position farther out just to give myself more than a week to figure out what I wanted to do. All right, I could check out SENS. Thank you very much for that super chat. SENS. SENS, I like the gap fill. There might be support at 430, but I'm mainly going to be watching this trend line. Overall, though, it sounds like what SENS is doing is still pretty cool in the world of like diabetic treatment. And so I think it could do well. Cody, welcome to the Discord. That's awesome. Thank you very much for joining. I think you'll like it. There's some great people in there. I mean, right now we're talking, bouncing ideas off of each other. It's one of the best ways for us to communicate when we're just not streaming. And it's a group of awesome people. We're getting more and more moderators in there, but the people in there, a huge span. People learning, like you could definitely easily find a trading buddy, someone that resonates with you. I mean, I would love for RIOT to go into after hours. Diego, it's just the Moon Gang Discord. Once again, you can find it through the Patreon. It's the link on the top of the chat. It's also the first thing in the description of this video for anyone trying to track it down. What are people looking to grab for the weekend? It looks like people are jockeying for position on CCIV, honestly. This swift drop from 58 down to 51. Someone huge was buying this dip at 51. Like, we're talking millions of shares. So it's just classic Wall Street shenanigans. Like, they already, like, they're just, I don't know, profiting for themselves, like doing this crazy stuff. Raj just joined up. What's going on, Raj? That's awesome. Happy to have you. Shout out to Raj for joining the Discord. All right. PLTR potentially coming back up for another test of 29. 29 previously was important support. Now it's acting as pretty strong resistance. Let's see what happens. The range movement on CCIV is getting pretty tight, so it's either about to drop or go up. But like when the consolidation, when these bars get tighter and tighter, it's a sign that a move's about to happen. Hey, there we go. Riot showing a bit of life. Bitcoin showing a bit of life. I think what we saw in CCIV was definitively stop loss hunting. Bitcoin already shooting back up, coming in with some strength. Wisdom, how do you join the Discord? You go through Patreon. Oh, Elon Musk tweeted. Guys, if you want into the Moon Gang Discord, go through the Patreon link. First link in the description of this video. What? Oh, he made his, just for a day, he made his picture a Bitcoin anime girl, I think that is. And Bitcoin's running. You gotta love it. He's a master of the internet. And whenever you're on the right side of an Elon tweet, it can make you some serious money. Imagine being on his inside circle. Like, Elon, before you do that, like, let me make a position. Like, you could be rich just for knowing what he's about to tweet. Just front running Elon's tweets. You just got to be on his like inner circle. I mean, that was, as an asset class, Elon changing his picture. This was billions of dollars in movement of the value of Bitcoin, which is just crazy. And as more and more people, like right here, we're talking about it. We're a community right now of 4,000 people. As it like permeates through the internet, at least for over the next couple hours, Bitcoin will probably keep moving, which is just like insane. He just has so much power by whatever he feels like tweeting out. All right, we have about 22 minutes. I'm hoping for a nice move in CCIV. Hopefully, well, I'd prefer it not move at all if it's going to move down. I want the nice move to obviously be upward. But Riot, come on, Riot. Let's do something. Now, as much as I've been complaining about Riot, if it goes back to break even, do I just get out and like take it as a scratch trade, or do I be a complete gamble holic and like let it ride? Matt, thank you. Oh, hey, yeah, just so there's David, another David. David, thank you for joining up. Awesome. I'm super happy to have you in the Discord. Guys, we're 85 likes away from 1,000. If 85 of you could be so generous just to drop a like, it's completely free. It really does help me out with the YouTube algorithm. I would appreciate it. Come on, Riot. Let's keep going. We're moving. Is Bitcoin gonna go? This is the all-time high. I can map it out. 55,772, at least on whatever exchange this is. Could be making a run for it. Here, I can make this better. I have the capability. There we go. Just so we know where to run to. That's the all-time high. Riot, Anthony, where you at, man? Elon's Tesla, I agree. I probably should. Thank you for getting me above 1,000. Juan just joined up with this Discord. That is awesome. Everyone, shout out to Juan. I'll like if you hold Riot. You're holding me hostage. Like I have to hold a multi-$1,000 position to get your like. I like it. Riot hype. Thank you for making me a thousandaire. Doodle caboodle. I'm very happy that you are now a thousandaire. It's all you though. It's not me. Guys, remember, not financial advice. I'm just a kid sharing his own trades. Zachary, how are you doing today, man? Really glad Riot stop loss didn't trigger. I'm getting to my own emotional stop loss on it because I know I'll just be thinking about it all weekend, which means I have to watch Bitcoin like literally every minute this weekend. I mean, when Bitcoin was first getting to 50K, I was getting like an hour of sleep a night just because I was watching it, seeing what was going on. Crystal Kim just bought more CCIV, buying the dip close to 50. Steve Martin is bullish. Charlie, what are you talking about? Charlie. How old am I? I don't even know anymore. I feel like this has been adding years to my, or taking years off of my life, I should say. Here we go, Riot. Make me proud. Still actually not even break even on it, which is kind of surprising. But I could probably get out for break even. But what's the fun in that? How's PLTR doing? Still pushing 29. Nice. Here we go. Bitcoin on the move in the final 18 minutes of the day. Chris Smith just became an astronaut. Welcome aboard. A YouTube. Sell Riot or what? Anthony, what are you doing, man? We're getting a huge push because of our boy Elon. I mean, I don't know what to do. This is just like a pure gamble degenerate thing at this moment in time. The real action for Riot is after hours. I agree with that. The issue is how do we know what Riot's going to do tonight, Saturday, and Sunday? Because the first time I could get out of my Riot position will be at 9:30 in the morning on Monday. There's going to be a lot of action between now and then. Yo, Matt, you need to de-stress over the weekend. It's going to be all right. I plan on de-stressing. Fun fact about my life, it's my mom's birthday, so I'll be hanging out. We're going to get some cake for her, celebrating. It'll be a nice, relaxing weekend. Matt, I don't think you're an investor. You would be better at gambling than being an investor, in my opinion. So everyone needs to understand that, like, I have my own retirement account. That's where I invest. This is the fun stuff. Like, if I invested, it would be so boring. It would be you guys watching me pour over like financial balance sheets, income statements, buying it, and then it sitting there. That's just not where the action is. Like, I understand a certain aspect to YouTube is the entertainment of what's this guy gonna yell at the camera. Like, I want to see him risk money, but like, the money I have in this account, I mean, it's YouTube. I mean, sorry, it's Robinhood. I'm not going to put my serious money in Robinhood. I have like established accounts for that. This is like the fun entertainment part and just me teaching what I can. So please take everything I say with a grain of salt because like the Robinhood account, I obviously I don't want to lose it. Clearly I want to grow it. But if I do blow it up, it's not going to like ruin my financial health. Dustin Prince just became a space ape. That is awesome. Welcome aboard, Dustin. Interesting how if Elon does a simple tweet for Tesla, it barely moves the needle. He's probably love for the mamas. Hey, you gotta show a bit of love to your moms. He's gotten in trouble so many times with the SEC about Tesla that I highly doubt he'll even really tweet about it anymore. I mean, he's gotten fined like millions and millions of dollars. Exactly. Buckeye Sky. I mean, get a boring IRA. I mean, I have those retirement accounts. It's just like that's not the entertainment. Riot is creating a riot. I want Riot above this. It's the same resistance for the past 2 days at 72.40. How much time do we have? 15 minutes. Looks like a lot of people have mom's birthdays this weekend. Would you look at that? Let me go back to this. SEC is such a joke. I mean, Elon very much hates the SEC. He's made that public. I love how he tweets. Too high, in my opinion. Kitty. Oh, did Roaring Kitty tweet? We gotta check that out. The OG. Craig just joined up to the Discord. Shout out to Craig. Oh, wow. Responding to Jim Cramer. Bears make money, Mr. Plotkin. Bulls make money, Mr. Gill. But hogs get slaughtered. Fun stuff. Never a dull day. Matt, do you think it is a good idea to buy point in Workhorse? So I think there's nice support around 31. CCIV coming down. Understand. Craig joined up. Awesome to have you in the Discord, man. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good time. Discord, getting a lot of action, guys. For people who hours and hours of live streaming is not enough, if you just are that into the market, the Discord is the place for you to be. It never quiets down. Charlie, we're all just throwing in our mom's birthdays now. I love it. Where would we be without our moms? Joms Mac just joined. Another shout out, Mr. Mac. Love it. Shout out to you. Let's see. Is CCIV, is this going to hold again the low 50s? We had a weird dip. It retook it. Dip, retook it. So just lower highs, higher lows. Might, I don't know. There might not be much between now and, I don't know. We have about 12 minutes. So let's see how it goes. Riot just really, I mean, look how just smacked there this morning. Smacked like this. Between 72 and 73, it's just like pretty much a shit show. Bitcoin still looking strong. Looks like it wants to test its all-time high. What is my price target for Riot by 8 p.m. Eastern? No clue. Chris, without our moms, we'd still be without our dad. We'd still be in our dads. You guys always putting a smile on my face. Love it. Thank you. Bringing the vibes. We're bringing the vibes up. Vibe tribe. All right, here we go. Bitcoin cruising to an all-time high. Let's see if we could hit it by 4 p.m. Crypto, remember, won't stop trading, but it'll just be fun anyway to see what happens. CCIV kind of, I don't know, lost its steam. Got a lot of people excited. Thoughts on QS? Bullish on it. Definitely to a gap fill of 84 in my own humble opinion. All right, Riot. Make us proud. You embarrassed us all day. Do I live in New York City? No. I used to, but I don't. Doge is moving. Doge at 5.5 cents. I like that. Just so everyone knows, my own stop loss on Doge is at 5 cents. What was your starting position with your Robinhood account? 10,000. So if you guys look at my video, like I documented it all before like the whole GME AMC craziness. But the start of January of 2021, I started it with 10K. Palantir kind of just drifting off. Not many moves to be made. Still down on RIOT now, costing me $482, unfortunately. My wife Ruby says I should stop watching you. Well, that's not nice. What's her deal? Why is Ruby hating on me? What was the first stock I bought? I don't know. I bought some weird penny stock when I was like in high school still. I had to get like my parents to like co-sign on an account and everything. Some awful, horrific penny stock that I just thought, I think, what was my thesis? I thought it was like redoing the internet in like Pakistan or something crazy. Of course, I lost money on it. It was just a crappy penny stock. GHVI, please. All right. We have about 9 minutes till the market closes. GHVI. I mean, it's moving. I personally wouldn't chase it, but the intraday chart's looking pretty bullish. I wouldn't be surprised if the bullish momentum pours over into next week. She's jelly. She must not be tilted on a RIOT call position. We need that morning volume for Palantir. I agree. It's just I'm still feeling solid though about Palantir, not only because of just like who they are, their long-term potential. I think that people overreacted to the earnings announcement, but also it's a hot topic in the world of Wall Street bets, and clearly they have a decent amount of power. Leah just became an astronaut. Shout out to Leah. That's awesome. Thank you, Leah. Here we go, RIOT. RIOT making its move back. We have about 7 minutes, and now it's just like a hard decision because I'm right at my break even. Thoughts on CCIV for the ending? I mean, I just bought call options that expire in March, so I have time. Like, I'm not going to pressure anything here. But I think the make or break point will be very, very obvious Monday. I think it's going to be one of those things where we could see a nice pump, and then there could be like a sell-off offer, just sell off after, buy the rumor, sell the news type of a deal. So if we see a nice spike because of the Lucid motor, I'll look to get out in there. Like, I won't like try to ride that out. I'm just looking for a nice quick percentage gain on my options, and I'll take them. All right, RIOT. Make us proud. Make us some money. The Moon Gang Tribe, us, the Space Ace group. We need some tendies for the weekend. What is my account doing? Where am I? Just so everyone is very, very aware of my positions, I have RIOT calls, I have CCIV calls, and I have Palantir calls. The RIOT calls expire next Friday. I wish I had more time. CCIV and Palantir are both mid-March, so I have quite a bit of time on those. Yeah, Flame RIOT. So there was a lockup period, so there were people within the company then selling their shares, but then also on top of that they didn't do like the best in their earnings, so I think it was kind of both of those paired together. David just joined up to the Discord. That is awesome. Shout out to David Johns. What's going on, brother? Oh wow. I'm watching the live buy orders on Bitcoin and people are not buying fractional shares. They are buying 1 to 20 on average. That's institutional buying. That is massive. Um if only Riot investors knew that, they would push it higher. But I can't catch a break on it. What's my strike on CCIV? My strike on CCIV is $60. My strike on Riot is 75. My strike on Palantir is 30. But also just to clarify with all that, like I'm never really doing it of the goal of them going into the money. Like I rarely hold my options till expiration. If anything, I'm just looking for a percentage gain and then I get out, just so everyone knows. I watched the streams all week. The weekend will be boring. Hey, just so everyone knows, I will be posting clips this weekend, just more short ones, succinct videos. So make sure you're not only subscribed to the Moon Gang, but have your notifications on. As of now, my plan is to post 2 videos Saturday, 2 videos Sunday, just so you can get your fill of the Moon Gang. I'm not going to leave you high and dry. If there's some crazy action going on in crypto, I might do a quick, like a surprise stream. So definitely make sure your subscriptions and notifications are on. Do you own Bitcoin? Yes, I own a lot of Bitcoin. At least a lot for me. I guess relative to my own financial situation, it's a lot. I want Riot to Weeble or Robinhood. Well, there is a link to Weeble, so if you want to sign up for that, you'll get 2 free stocks. And then if you deposit $100, I get a free stock. CCIV trading sideways. Palantir coming right up to that level of resistance. We have about 2.5 minutes till market closes, not only for the day, but for the week, team. It's been a fun week. Feels awkwardly long, even though it was a shortened week. But hey, we have 2 days to rest, recharge. Make sure you check out those clip videos over the weekend. And then we'll be back on Monday, bright and early, ready to make some tendies. How do you turn on notifications? There's a bell icon. Click on the bell icon and then switch it to always. Here we go. Is Matt going to close anything? Probably not. Does he have a gambling issue? Maybe. Mark just joined up to the Discord. That is awesome. Welcome aboard, Mark. Do you suggest buying crypto on Robinhood? I think BlockFi is a better one. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. What's going on, Lucy? Lucy, correct me if I'm wrong, but did you have some issues connecting to Discord before? If so, if you're having issues, you can, like, once you sign up for Patreon, you can personally message me and I'll help you through it. Do you have BlockFi or Coinbase to transfer and hold? Yeah, I have BlockFi, Diego. Do you suggest buying crypto on Robinhood? I think BlockFi is better, especially for Ethereum and Bitcoin. The market is about to close for the day. Kind of actually a quiet close. But at least Riot is keeping its trend. Beer on you. Maybe I'll have a couple. Who knows? Lucy, yeah, if you're having issues, feel free to directly message me on Patreon. Are you worried about Roaring Kitty? Not really. I think public sentiment is so strongly behind him that it can't go that far off the rails, especially because what he did, to my understanding of like SEC pump and dump and all that stuff, I don't think what he did is even like closely construed to a pump and dump. All right, the market has now closed for the day. Ding, 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 ding. Time for the weekend break. Put your mice down, drinks up. CCIV. All right. I just want to see if there's any interesting immediate post-market action. Just downloaded BlockFi. Guys, if you want BlockFi to get Bitcoin and Ethereum, there is a link in the description. If you use my code, you can get up to $250 free of Bitcoin. Steven Parker just joined up. What's going on, Steven? Shout out to Steven. Angela, very true. Green day, I'm a trader. Red day, I'm an investor. That is a common sentiment in the world of new stock market participants. Is there any massive movers post-market? Kind of rare on Fridays, but you never know. Oh, wow. That's a surprise. Riot's down. Riot, I feel like I'm having the worst luck with Riot and TLRY. Like, I just cannot get those trades. Bought massive contracts on Riot at close. Anthony, I love it, Anthony. Anthony, what is, like, you said you had what, 8,000 shares on Riot? What do you have? How many contracts do you have? And what's your strike price? Brian Johnson just joined. Welcome, Brian. Love to have you in the Bitcoin, the Discord. My brain is fried, guys. I definitely need this weekend break, but let's hang out for a bit. I want to see what's going on, and then I have to film some of these weekend clips. We're all giving shout outs to Anthony. Huge. Been playing with massive money. I don't know where Lenny went, but Lenny had some sizable stuff going on in Palantir, but we never got an update from Lenny. I don't know who mentioned TRMT, but I looked at it, bought 700 shares and gained over $2. Coach Pete ending out the week with a nice $1,000 gain. I sold shares. You sold your shares, Anthony, but then you what? You just bought more call contracts with it? How'd you structure the trade? BlockFi only has 6 cryptos listed. BlockFi is much more for like the main, like just Bitcoin, Ethereum. Robert just joined up. Shout out to Robert. All right, Riot, let's go. Let's go. I just want to see an explosion. One of these days, I want such a massive move, and maybe I'll just do it at celebration of like bringing this YouTube channel to 100K. But I need some big event, and I just want to do like a massive lotto play trade, like bet tens of thousands of dollars on just something crazy to see what happens. Bert, dude, I understand if you got to deal with those kids. Wow, Anthony, he sold shares for the profit and then put 150K into contracts. You guys gotta love it. I mean, at a minimum, you almost have to subscribe just to know how Anthony's trade plays out. Anthony, would love to have you on the Discord so we can talk more directly if that's something you'd be interested in. CCIV. I mean, CCIV is going to be very different tomorrow. Like whatever we're closing out now, the low 50s, there's going to be a big difference by the time like pre-market Monday opening. I'm hoping it goes in my way, but it really is a flip of a coin to see if other people are just buying this like Lucid Motor merger happening as early as Monday. LOL, crypto weekend is just the beginning, and it could either be great or bloody Sunday like last week. It's all, oh, it's always the time to consider my positions. David, yeah. Shout out to David. He's in here day in and day out. I appreciate that. Seems to be kind of a great person to talk to crypto stuff about. I appreciate you, David. I'll sponsor you, Anthony. I'm just wondering what Anthony's blood pressure is like, because I know mine goes like through the roof with all this craziness. Either he has like ice cold veins or he has a heart condition. Up 2K today, down 2K, broke even. Hey, Victor, sometimes the casino plays out that way. Sold some calls on PLTR next week. Raj, you're betting against the Wall Street Bets community. Crypto Official also has Riot. Bottle Ponics, thank you so much. That's an awesome super chat donation. I really, that's super kind of you. Thank you. Stay for the crypto. The 300K in my Robinhood is just messing around with it. I have a sneaky suspicion that Anthony has a very different financial situation than most of us. So his play around money is very considerable and would make most of us go absolutely crazy. Just from the little bit I've been able to gain about his trading and his financial health. Before you head out, can I check GME? Sure. GME getting crushed. It was able to retake 40, which is good, but like it's just down, down, down. Nothing's been catching it. There is potential support at 33, but like, well, maybe even actually right where it is at, like this resistance could turn to support, but like, I don't know. For the short term, it feels like a little bit that GameStop, the game is over. But you never know. Once it get back in the news cycle, something like that could really take it off. But I don't know. Maybe check 33, 40, 33. If it breaks below 33, the next stop is 20. Unfortunately. Hey, Gabriella, on this channel, I have like a whole playlist called like intro to options and stuff like that. So if you guys are learning to learn more about options, like and you're a complete beginner and you just want to know what's going on, check out that playlist. It explains the terminology, gives you a couple trading strategies with options. It's like a good starter resource, and obviously it's free. It's just on YouTube. So guys, everyone check out that playlist. It's on this channel. Hey Matt, I'm new to trading and wondering what app/program you are using to look at stocks right now. Also, what are your thoughts on SNDL? So this right here is TradingView. You can get a 1 month free with the affiliate code in the description of this video. But after that, I think it's like 15 bucks a month. Just so you know, Mitchell. And my thoughts on SNDL. My thoughts on SNDL is that it'll most likely come back down to 130. If it can't hold 130, you're looking at 110/$1. I'm not that bullish on SNDL just in the short term. Anthony, huge donation, $200. Anthony, that's it. I'm literally at a loss for words. That's incredible. All these super chats, like, oh man, you guys are making me like. You guys are just so awesome to hang out with. I really like every day. For people who've been with me now for about a week or two, like, you know, I quit my job to pursue this full time. Obviously, it's nerve wracking, but the positivity, the support that this community shows me is just like, it's so amazing. Truly, truly, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys, every one of you, so much. You guys are the best. Teacher here, spent my winter break with you. Thanks, Matt. Don, that's awesome. Riot 74. Hey, good vibes. Bitcoin at a new all-time high. It's breaking out. It's running right now. Should be good for Riot, but we know they kind of disconnected a bit. Yeah, and honestly, I know not everyone is in the situation to be able to send like a super chat donation. Your support, as simple as subscribing to the Moon Gang and dropping a like, that support helps me so much. It helps get this channel in front of other people. I am very much, I was so insanely fortunate to ride the wave of the Wall Street Bets, GameStop, AMC. A certain percentage of you guys like converted to want to know what else was going on after that story died out. And the fact that you stayed here, it's so great. And we're just on the road to 100K. Obviously, we're going to have a big party when all that happens. But that's the next big milestone. And I'm going to be in here grinding it day in, day out, making videos, streaming for hours. I'll do what I need to. But like, I just love it. It's such a great time. Anthony had to use your other account. Buckeye, I'm super happy you've been learning. That's my entire goal, guys, is not only to have a fun time, but just to share a bit about the stock market. Obviously, never take anything I say as financial advice. I make good trades, I make awful trades. Sometimes they're in between. You never know what it's going to be. But it's just here. Like, I know there's a lot of people that just want to know more about trading. And when I started, I wish there was a resource with me where, like, hey, it's free. I just need to tune into his live stream. And he's just teaching a bit. I'm not going to say, like, I'm an expert because I know there's a lot I have to learn. But I can at least bring everyone up to my level. I hope that you surpass me. Elon tweeted. All right. Well, on this super amazing positive note of Bitcoin ripping right now, sitting at a new all-time high. Who knows? By the time we come back on Monday, it might be trading north of 60K. That would be phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. But here's what's going on. So the market just closed. This will be the last stream for this trading week. I will be posting clips over the weekend. If you don't want to miss out on that, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. Just kind of some quick wrap up, maybe a little bit more teaching about some of the fundamental technicals. We'll see what's going on with these stocks. Overall, if you guys are commuting, if you drive, are on the train, if audio is better for you rather than this, we've been working hard to get it in podcast form. There are links to Spotify and Apple below. And honestly, all the other important links are below. If you want to join up with the Discord, that link to Patreon is there. If you want Bitcoin through BlockFi, sign up for that link. There's a Webull link. All the important links. My book suggestions are below. Everything you need to know is below. Shout out to Robert for just joining up with the Moon Gang Discord. Thank you guys so much. You should do a live low premium call option someday and explain it to us. It is, I definitely, first of all, you're not idiots. It is tough to learn about options at first. The learning curve is steep, but once you get over it, it's definitely fun. So we'll get you guys there. I'm definitely more than happy to share at least my knowledge on the options world. But other than that, thank you guys so much for spending the week with me. We will be back on Monday. I'm posting videos over the weekend. But other than that, everyone, I hope you have some tendies this weekend. I hope we can all relax, recharge, and we will see everyone back here Monday, 9 a.m., bright and early. Have a great time, and remember, I'm like almost distracted as Bitcoin just keeps running. But remember, thank you. All this support is just like, I can't even articulate it properly, but your support's been great. And from the bottom of my heart, best of luck in the markets, and thank you to everyone. Have an amazing weekend.